Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic Realia, which is known as Teaching Aid. Realia is a teaching method that uses real-life objects to enhance students' learning experiences. Now we see the content which were included in this discussion of Realia. Definitions, history, why should we use Realia, objectives of Realia, using Realia for young learners, using Realia for learning vocabulary and grammar, advantages, disadvantages, conclusion. First we look at the definition. Realia refers to any object from real life that one uses in the classroom to teach a specific concept. Realia means real objects, real things from the outside of the classroom that we use in the classroom to teach a particular topic. Realia is commonly used in the language teaching to provide learners with authentic examples of language used in real life situations. Next, history of Realia. The word Realia comes from the medieval Latin in which it originally meant that real things, that is material things as opposite to abstract ones. The Bulgarian translators Vlahov and Florin first coined the modern word Realia. Why should we use Realia? The unexpectedness of having to suddenly interact with real objects will keep students on their toys. On their toys means students are very much interested and ready to know or ready to learn something new. It will create excitement and they will have fun. They are attracted to the object, and this attraction and learning something new thing will create excitement and they will have fun. Students have the chance to practice real life situations. Students get the chance to practice of real life situations with those objects, and this Realia can also help to create a more immersive and interactive learning environment. Realia allows the students to see, hear, feel and smell, touch the objects being explored. Realia makes students to learn through senses and allows them to explore more. So that's why we should use Realia in the language classroom. Now, objectives of Realia. To make lessons interesting to students, enable teachers to easily explain concepts. With the using of objects, Realia makes lessons more interesting, and also it helps the teachers to explain easily with better understanding to the students. It creates a lively and enjoyable classroom that will increase the students' interest and motivation to speak. Realia makes the students to use their senses in this type of learning. Realia allows the students to put all their senses in the learning process, so there is no chance to distract from the learning. Realia also create physical responses that students recall new ideas, and also create total physical responses that the students, when they touch or sense the object, they recall new ideas. Realia reinforces language skills that helps students to improve their language skills. Now, using Realia for young learners. If you are going to teach English to young children, Realia is must. Young children are the perfect age to learn a language and as visual learners, because the students' mind at that age will receive so much information and they will get better understanding of concepts by seeing the objects. So for teaching for young children, Realia is must. Realia can be incorporated into a ton of fun activities that can level up our classroom and get students excited about learning English. This Realia will level up the classroom, the making process of learning very fun with different fun activities with using objects related to the concepts, and that makes students being excited about learning English. For example, bring fruits, vegetables and lots of toys. Make up simple stories using toys. so that children will enjoy their English lessons and be motivated to learn. Using Realia for learning vocabulary, grammar. Language learning. Vocabulary is the main thing to learn first because vocabulary nothing but words. Without words, we can't learn a language. Realia can include what already in our classroom such as desk, chair, blackboard, etc. or it can be something you have brought from the outside. Realia makes vocabulary learning easily because the basic vocabulary like chair, table, blackboard and chalk piece which are there in the classroom are something related to topics teachers should bring from the outside. A class set of calendar can be used when we are teaching about months, weeks, days and wall clock can be used about time expressions. Realia can be used in the language class to teach vocabulary related to everyday objects like food, clothing, and household items. Realia can be used indirectly as a tool for the teaching grammar. For example, items of food and drink are perfect for teaching uncountable and countable nouns. Now, we see the advantages of Realia. Using of Realia brings a change in the class and break from typical class activities like reading and writing. Using of Realia will bring a change in the classroom activities and break from typical activities like reading and writing and makes learning process more fun. Realia saves time by showing object rather than explaining. Learning language through the fun activities, it will motivate the students to learn more, understand and better. It allows students to connect words and concepts with real world objects and experiences. And it helps the students not only learn new words but also gain a better understanding of concepts. Motivate students by making learning fun. Utilizes the senses. Now, disadvantages of Realia. Some live animals and plants are potential hazards. If a teacher wants to if teachers bring the live animals and the plants into the classroom, it could be a potential hazard. The students will be scared. Objects like circuits and heat sources could be dangerous. Some are expensive. Now, the ending part of this conclusion. According to this information about Realia, I conclude that Realia is a kind of media that can be applied in the process of learning and teaching. Using Realia can help students not only learn new vocabulary but also gain better understanding of cultural context. Using Realia in the classroom can help to bridge the gap between theory and practice, making it easier for learners to understand and apply the concepts they are learning. The use of Realia makes the process of learning more memorable and enjoyable. It suggested that teachers should feel more encouraged to use Realia in the classroom. Realia adds a kinesthetic element of learning in the classroom. Thank you.